What's up, everybody? Episode
10 C.
dash 11.
Yeah.
We're here. Episode 10 dash C dash 11
No,
dash
wouldn't this technically be D?
10D. 10D. We're at 10D now. All right. And we're here and we're back. And it's been 2 months. And I just slapped the microphone.
He slapped the mic. Dropped the mic. No, he slapped the mic.
I think, how many times we did this? 4? 5? 4.
5.
5. We're good at this.
Yeah, because it was 10, 10A, 10B, 10C, 10D.
Okay. So let's start from the beginning. We're here.
We're here.
I said we're here 3 times. Should we redo this?
Mid-July. No. We're keeping this one.
Okay, so we had to close the door.
The ladies have been a little bit loud. They're having a good time. But...
So, I mean, I guess right off the bat, this is our first video. Juan. I'm Juan.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
Noah. If you didn't know, I'm the brown one. He's the white one.
I guess, sure, yeah. Had to go there.
He gets pretty brown. He's almost as tan as me.
No, I'm just red.
So we had a birthday recently. It was Noah's birthday.
My birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we went up to Newport. Sand was soft, super soft, white sand. My dad said I had been there when I was younger. I didn't believe him. Dad, if you're listening, I'm sorry. I still don't believe you. My mom said the same thing. Don't believe her.
That's
Never
two
touched that
parents,
sand
though.
in my life.
You did. You probably just thought you were in Florida.
I had been in Florida a lot when I was younger.
Yeah, you were probably just going to the Cape, and your parents were like, "We're driving to Disneyland."
They weren't that rude to me, all right? Maybe they were. Who
I
knows?
would have been.
Yeah, you would have been. It's a brutal friendship we got going on here.
Kids, we're going to Disney. That sign says Water Country. That's the new Disney.
My coworker is going to Water Country Sunday. She wouldn't shut up about it.
Good for her.
I was like, you don't even like rides. What are you going to do there? And she's like, I
Swimming.
like water rides.
Swim in the pee.
The pee's gross. Then that one little kid shits in the pool and shuts everything down. Little
Gets
turds
sucked
floating
into
around.
the filter and goes down every other water slide. Park's closed for 2 weeks, everybody.
Yo, what if you were going down a water slide and you just see a nice turd floating?
It'd be cooking. If you go on the same speed as you, you like lean over and there's someone right behind you. Go at the same speed as you. Wouldn't that be terrifying? Until you hit a wall and slow down just a little bit.
It's like chasing you down the water side. You're like,
I try to go up on all fours and let it just pass.
just slide right under.
Let it just pass. That'd be
You can't hold it.
terrifying.
You just drop it just on your back. But have you ever seen? Brings me to another funny thought. Have you ever seen that Always Sunny in Philadelphia episode where they
You're gonna
get
bring up the rum ham episode again?
No. I bring it up a lot, but it's not that one. It's the one where they get stuck in the water slide. And then, like, kids just keep piling on top of them.
No.
And then one kid's like, I really have to pee. It's so funny. You're just fucking stuck with, like, a stack of people. Oh, man. So, we went to Newport, though. And what did you teach me out there?
Not much. I taught you how to float.
Well, he's being modest here. He taught me how to surf.
Yeah,
Barely.
Did you get up on one wave?
I got up on one for about
Almost.
3 seconds.
But you got up.
I got up. I was there.
You almost had control.
Almost. And then I crashed and burned.
And then after
very
he
fast.
got up, he got overzealous and got very excited.
And
And
then
he'd
just-
stand up on the surfboard about 14 feet in front of the wave. And like start to just sink and the wave would just boom every single time.
I was telling my mom about that, and she was dying. I was like, yeah, I got super excited. I stood up so early, and then the wave just went...
Just took him right off the board. Beat the hell out of him. It was hilarious.
I think, there was that
I got,
one...
I'm almost healed.
You are... Oh, that's a nice scab you got going on there.
You can see how big
Don't
it
show
was.
the viewers. It's kind of gross.
Delicious. Made it for you.
It was made out of love, this scab. The scab.
Well, I had to surf very special. Just getting into our second topic. My rib.
The rib.
Yeah, I broke my rib. Like 3 days before my vacation.
Was it 3 days? I thought it was like a week.
It was like a week.
All right, tell them about the rib story and how stupid you are.
I'm stupid. So, I was sent outside to grab something from the car, and I was running, and I knew other people were showing up. I was also mildly under the influence of alcohol. I was running like full speed, and I was expecting other people to show up. My neighbor pulled up and shut the car door, and I turned around, still running, and ran straight into a car mirror that like got me, bruised my organs up real good and cracked a rib really good.
He was like limping for
I was
days.
dead. I was dead. I'm still hurting.
He's still hurting. He's doing better though. I mean, I came in today. He was doing okay.
Like 8 to 14 weeks of recovery.
I checked up on him every 3 days until his birthday. And then we went surfing. It made it worse. 100% worse.
It did. I never laid down on that board once, though. I was pretty proud of myself. I was kneeling on it with my feet up on it, so I had like a rash on my feet and my knees, and then I was like all raw on the inside of my calves from me just sitting on the board all day. Because then I'd sit on it and put my feet up against the bottom and dig and dig and dig and try to catch the wave, and it would just beat me almost every time. I got up on like 5 waves.
Yeah, you did nice. You did good. Better than me.
But I was trying to go like I wasn't beating myself up. I was more enjoying just kind of like sitting out there.
It was really nice just sitting out there because it wasn't too rough, you know?
It wasn't too rough, and it was the perfect temperature.
It was
the
perfect temperature.
Wicked hot sun, and then like that water was still really warm. That water was probably like 75 to 78 that day.
The water was so perfect, dude. It was insane. And then I remember just turning around at one point, and I just saw everyone in our group out in the water, and I was like, this is what it is right now. This is the perfect moment to have out here.
It was really nice.
It was really nice. But I remember getting off the surfboard and going back to the place, and my chest right here was completely in mini scabs because
I was
going like
this. He
got
a little teeny amount of friction burn.
Oh my god, it was so much. It hurt so bad.
Hey, Juan.
He never told me that he never told me that I should wear a shirt. That was the problem.
Everyone
look at his face. He knows it. He knows it.
Yeah, you gotta get a little burn. It's initiation. It's your first time.
Fuck, dude. And I'm thinking the whole time he's got a shirt on. I'm like, he must just like be.
I surf in just like a tank top.
Like he just don't want to like get sunburnt or something. And no, little did I know. You know,
so your nipples don't get rubbed right off.
Yep, my nipples.
Your nipples.
My nipples.
Nipples.
Yeah, so that was fun, and then we had a good time. There's this chicken coop in the back, fresh eggs.
You got fresh eggs every day we were there.
What was the guy's name? Ed?
Ed.
It was Ed, right?
It was Ed.
I like Ed.
Edward was a very, very good gentleman.
Check him out on Airbnb. Shout out Ed. All right, so we covered the birthday, we covered the rib. How's work been with the rib?
They've been letting me go a little bit easy, but I've been stepping into a little bit more. I still kind of step back. I've been actually like, I've been letting the crew do a little bit more.
Because you are the leader of the crew.
I am.
Look at this guy. This guy's moving up in the world. What do you mean, That's a big step, baby.
It's nice.
Baby.
I like it. I like showing the new people what's up.
Yeah, I mean,
watching them learn the new process and go through it.
And you can kind of show them the way how you learned, and
seeing the improvement go through. There's a lot of new people at once.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard you say. I heard the new crew.
It's a little hard to train everybody all at once, but
when they hire it's not just one person. It's like 3, and you're like, now I got to deal with all these people.
We're gonna get a 5th.
Hey, yikes!
And we had 7, so they doubled the crew. That's very hard to teach everybody when you're working in an aisle.
Well, that's what happens when they're not constantly. They're just like, oh, let's just do one round of hiring and see who works out.
So who works out?
My boss called me out at work yesterday.
Yeah,
actually.
Yeah,
so
I haven't heard this. I gotta hear this.
Yeah, I know. I've been saving it for this. So I have a problem with potato chips. just like a lot of things in my life, when I start liking something, I
Yeah.
just keep going.
I saw
And-
you demolish a whole bag of potato chips while you were here.
Yeah, see? No, now he's calling me out. Look at that.
Well, just pointing out the facts here.
So
They deserve to know.
people know. People know. People that know me know. Okay? That one was good. That one was good. I like that. So I'm in the break room and I'm eating a bag of chips with my lunch. My boss comes in, she's making a coffee, and she's like, "Oh, you're a potato chip lover just like me." And I was like, "Yeah, I love it." And she goes, she looks in like the trash right there. She goes, "There's another bag of chips in here. Were those yours as well?" And I looked at her and said, "We don't need to talk about this right now." As I finished my other bag of chips, as she called me out.
You ate 2 whole bags of potato chips?
I'm bad.
Like big ones or little ones? Big ones. Big ones? Oh my god. Carb loading getting ripped. You gotta go on runs after carb loading.
I
like
cut
that,
out the
though.
rice.
You cut out the rice or you replaced it with straight starch. You ate
Straight potato chips.
Dude, you're eating like 3 potatoes every time you eat a bag of potato chips. Think about it. That's a lot.
We don't need to talk about this.
You brought it up.
I
I
did
think
bring
we
it
do. I think we do. This is your potato chip intervention.
Everybody comes out of the bag. Juan, do you have a problem? Yes, I have a problem. I will
He
admit
admitted
it.
it. It means he doesn't really have a problem. He just knows he wants the problem.
I want, yes, oh my God. Someone that understands. No wonder why I love you so much. So yeah, my boss definitely called me out on my potato chip problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go around the office multiple times a day with a cup full of potato chips.
Passing them out, the potato chip fairy? Or you just hoard them all?
Oh, I don't pass them out.
Those are
They,
his
they
potato
probably
chips.
want some. They don't ask though. They probably know
They're
that.
too
I'll
scared.
just-
They'll lose the finger.
Actually, one girl, the new girl, did ask. I was like, "Do not touch my chips." And then she had some, and I was like, "Bitch."
Yeah.
No, I let her have some. I was like, I need to not eat them all.
But then you went back like 30 minutes late for another cup.
Yeah. She saved some for me. But yeah, I bet you there's a bunch of grease like all over the paperwork.
I used to get in trouble at camp because I'd fill out forms, or at work. I actually used to do it at Craft Tech too, or that place. Gotta edit that one out.
What's Craft Tech?
You just smack the microphone with your napkin too. It's a company.
That's the company you used to work for. I've been stuffy for days, dude.
Gross. No, it's water mitigation and stuff. But when I worked for them, I used to get in trouble because I'd hand in paperwork all the time with like Cheeto dust and like Dorito dust on
Hot
it.
Cheeto
And
dust.
they'd be like, "Why is the paperwork like this?" And I'd be like, "Well, like I do the paperwork on lunch." They're like,
Two birds
"Stop
with
doing
one
that. Do
stone."
it before lunch." And I'm like, "No." It means I'd have to stop actually like working. And
Yeah, right.
you get mad when I do that too. So a
Yeah, I heard they worked you like a slave over there.
little bit.
Yeah, whatever. We don't need to get into that. That's
Part
old,
of
that's
part
old
of the
news.
industry.
Part of the industry, not the best industry, but
It's
an
a- it's-
industry
you learn,
nonetheless.
You learn a lot of stuff.
How much did you learn
I
that
learned-
you've kept with you today in a life
I
experience?
can go
way?
right back to that job today.
No, I'm saying like that you took with you
Like
throughout
abuse?
life. Yeah,
Terrified of basements now. They're all gonna be wet.
it's not a
flooded.
skill. That's just a fear.
I know how to remediate stuff. I can kill mold and get rid of the problem.
There we go.
I learned how to
Perfect.
build stuff.
Perfect.
I learned how to structurally dry. I learned how to sketch.
Wow. Okay. Stop showing off now.
I did it for 6 years. I learned a lot of shit. Learned
Yeah.
how to read moisture levels and understand safe humidity and bad humidity and
It's a lot.
understand atmospheric pressure a little bit more. And
I do like that. I like that a lot. Wait, what was the last one?
atmospheric pressure.
Atmospheric pressure.
If the atmospheric pressure drops like 4 points, it's gonna rain like crazy, and if it like stays down, it's gonna rain for like days.
Okay.
And when
Yeah.
when that happens, we would know, and we'd have to be like extra on call because then there's gonna be a bunch more flooded basements and stuff.
Oh, look at that. If you guys learned something here today, like us on Twitter. And shout out to Noah for teaching you something new and special.
That no one's gonna use.
You will use it and you'll love it. I think. I had another work story, but I can't remember it right now.
Did it also involve potato chips?
No, it involved food though.
Did someone call you out on your chicken and rice and make fun of you?
No, they do every day. They're like, "Oh, what do you have for lunch today? Chicken and rice?" I'm like, "Yeah,
sounds familiar.
yeah." Because at my last job,
It was me.
it was Noah.
Be like, oh look, what's he having again? Oh, adventurous chicken and rice.
I was so mad at them. You know, though, someone that okay,
Okay.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Somebody that heats up fish in the lunchroom, are they a menace to society?
Depends on the fish.
It's a fish that's stinky.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, they're a menace to society. Keep
This-
your fish at home.
This one.
We don't want your 3-week-old trout in the microwave.
This one time I heated up fish at Curaleaf, and I was like, no, never again. I went back in like later hours, still smelled like it. I was like, shit. My bad, guys.
Probably smell like that for like the next week. It always does.
It probably did. I felt really bad, but you know what? It was-
Menace to society.
All right, what's the other? The other one was, if you see somebody on the shoreline of a beach wearing sandals and socks, collecting seashells, like with the water splashing up on their sandals with socks, are they a menace to society?
No, they're just terrifying. Do not fuck with that person.
Do not fuck with this person.
Do not fuck with that person. They know kung fu or something else. They know something you don't know, for sure.
Yeah, they do. Because they don't give a fuck anymore. That's basically what they're saying. Is that they will do...
They know the meaning to life. Don't ask them about it though.
What is your meaning to life?
I don't have one. You're my meaning to life, Juan.
You hate me.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not all the
Sometimes.
time. Almost never.
There's a couple times. We can name them on the back of our hands. One was recently on his birthday.
Menace to society.
I
I needed to get one of those like little kid
Leashes?
backpack leashes.
Oh, dude, that would've been
like
great.
start like talking to somebody and I'd have to just put like my whole body into it. Just hula.
I think I remember at one point the seagulls were out and these little kids were on the rock. I was like, "Hey guys, get those seagulls out of here!" Like demanding people to get
And they
seagulls out of here.
just stared for a few seconds and they like slowly walked over and were like, "Shoo, shoo, shoo, shoo." Okay, come on, let's go, Billy.
I got him to do it. It was great.
Yeah, because they were terrified.
Because I yelled at them. And then fucking...
What is this? Get these eagles off this rock. What is this? The outside? Get it off of me. It's everywhere. Get it off.
Earlier, I saw some bats outside. Apparently, they're birds. I mean, people don't know things anymore.
Yeah, he complained about the bats for 30 minutes while we were all like, those are birds. Birds are real. Don't believe them. They're real. They do need to charge, though. That's a fact. That's what I
Charge
said.
what? The
That's-
birds?
Yeah, that's why they sit on the power lines.
Oh, yeah, because they're robots. They're just drones at this point. We won't get into that. Did we get into that at one point? We did get into that. Birds are drones.
No, they're real. You shoot a turkey in the head. Tell me it's not real.
Not turkeys.
That's a bird!
Flying birds. Do turkeys fly?
Yes.
How high? Not high.
They're really good at flying. They just don't fly for very long.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to. That's a fucking fact.
Hey, George, pull up the clip. Dude, if we could have someone pull up clips for us, that'd be amazing.
If you could train George to pull up clips for us, that'd be fucking amazing.
That would be great. So, Alyssa gave me that houseplant not too long ago.
No.
What was that, like probably 3 weeks ago, I think.
Before my birthday.
Yeah, definitely. Before the rib incident.
Before the rib incident.
So I had the houseplant in my window. It was doing really good. I had to cut a piece off.
excuse
I've been watering it here and there. But I don't have any houseplants, so I was scared. But I guess this one, what is it called? What's like the official name for that one?
I don't even remember what she handed you.
The
What
purple,
color was
the
it?
purple one, the viney looking one.
Inch plant.
Inch plant, sure. Inch plant. I got an inch plant at home. It's doing great. I put it outside, even better. Update successful. Now you guys
He's
know.
gonna forget about it outside and it's gonna die. Unless it's gonna beat him with a stick. You can choose the flogging stick. Come on. You gotta choose the stick though, and if it's not good enough, you're getting hit
Is
twice
it
as
that
hard.
beat stick over there? I hope not. That one's awful.
Oh no, that one's against the rules.
That one would hurt a lot. It'd probably kill me.
I'm gonna send you to the hospital for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I'd probably die.
The self-defense magic bippity boppity bap.
Is that what we're calling it? Bippity boppity bop?
It's the magic wand, but it's it's the only thing magic about it is you're not gonna wake up to see it again. Bippity boppity bap, man.
I'm a bippity boppity bat, just like the bats outside.
Yeah, sure.
So you went to a concert too for your birthday?
Yeah,
That,
like
I
the week
wasn't
before.
invited to. Fuck you, Zach. You
Who's
got really
Zach?
drunk that night.
I didn't get really drunk that night.
Yes, you did. You barely walked in the house.
I was dead.
I
My
was-
rib was broken. I also had just
And
eaten,
who was
like,
the one headbanging the whole time?
I was headbanging like this, while holding my rib and headbanging and crying all at the same time. I stood up. There was a three parts to like you could stand in.
Right.
Two of them were like this Mickey Mouse shaped bar thing with an aisle that went in between the two raised areas, and I stood right on the inside of the raised area so no one could bump me because I was hanging over the railing, and the railing was at my waist. So if they bumped me, I was just gonna die anyway.
He just straight
shatter
up.
upon impact. And it was okay at that point if they did, because I heard there was like still like a few songs left in the show, and I walked up to our ride and I was like, "Hey, it's time to go."
I can't feel my
Jake's
body.
got a severe concussion, and I can barely
He got-
breathe.
He got hit in the head,
He
right?
got hit in the head 3 times, I'm pretty sure. He slipped. The first time he ran out into the mosh pit, it was soaked from a ton of people throwing water bottles and stuff in the air. So he ran right out there, just whoop, and smashed his head right on the ground.
Oh,
And then he
Jake.
stood up, and someone elbowed him in the head. And that was the
Oof.
second one. They walked away for a minute or two, and he got back in
Right
there.
back in.
And then he got dropped again by someone who was someone just turned around and got him with the side of his fist right in the side of his head, and just right off the ground again.
Good
And
old
security
mosh pit.
actually ran over and grabbed him and brought him outside.
Wait, the guy or Jake?
Security,
No, the security brought who outside?
Jake.
No way, really?
Yeah. And they brought him outside and sat him down and gave him some water. And they're like, "Bud, you got to, we've been watching you. We're going to cut this bracelet off you." And they cut his drinking band off. And he's like, yeah, that's okay. That's a good idea.
Jake, so calm. I can see him being so calm too. Like,
Yeah, I got rocked pretty good. And
Yeah,
I'll just sit here.
just take it.
And then he came back and we're all jamming. I'm like, "Why aren't you headbanging, Jake?" And he's like, "I can't feel my toes."
I got a good story actually. That's funny. You
He
bring
was
that
all
up.
fucked up. He got fucked up real good.
Oh, Jake, we love
He
you.
had a fun time though. I haven't seen him in a few weeks.
Since did you just fart?
No, it was me doing that. Touching the mic stand.
It actually smells now, guys. He farted. He's a liar. Yeah, Jake's a good guy. I haven't seen him either since the day before your birthday. The day before your birthday weekend.
Yeah, it was the last time I saw him too.
Yeah. Anyways, Jake, we're glad you're okay. I got a funny story. Me and my cousin came down from Jersey, years ago, and we went to go see a Celtics game. Me and my 2 cousins, and I brought one of my buddies with me. So, granted, my buddy just got out of work. Are you good? Are you okay? Are you
I'm
okay?
trying to get a little bit more in the frame here. I want to cuddle.
No, you're in the
more.
frame. This thing's just cut off. Look at it. You were in it the whole
I
time.
want to cuddle.
Get over here. You know, I'm cutting this short. Get the fuck over here. So we're going to the Celtics game, right? And I have 4 tickets. My buddy comes with us. We all meet up at my house. So we're drinking and stuff. You know, before we're heading onto the train. We're getting onto the train into Boston. And so my buddy came right from work to meet us, and he didn't eat anything. And he drank, and was smoking a little something. And by the time we got to the line to scan our tickets.
He was just fucked.
He was so dumb. Like he looked at me. He went like this behind me, and I turn around, and he's
gray
6'3",
face.
so he's really tall and he's pale.
Gray
And I was
face.
like, oh.
We've got a walker, everybody. No life, but he's a walker.
So he pushes the ticket guy to the right, runs through the thing, and passes out by the glass table or whatever, like the glass wall. And then the EMTs come over, and he starts lying to them, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just diabetic. I need some orange juice or something." And I'm like, "Dude, they're not gonna let you in if you keep saying that." So it was funny though, because this,
Dude, they're not gonna let you in.
they
He's
basically-
already on the no allowance list.
So basically, we end up telling him, he was fine. We got him some food and he was fine. But the whole thing was so good because he just dropped. He like just pushed the ticket guy out of the way. We didn't even scan our tickets yet. He was like, "I need to get out of here."
Get out of here.
Uh,
I want to do some light effects for those of you who view this.
So anybody that's viewing this on YouTube, Noah just set up these.
I will not take credit for this.
So-
just laid it out.
He's got some lights in the back there in his kitchen, and we're gonna do a light show for you guys. I think that'd be a cool way to end the episode in a sense.
Disco party light show.
What do people say? What does that kitchen do? It parties.
Parties.
Ooh, actually, that is actually pretty cool.
Isn't it? I'll put on some party music, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be. I know.
Party music.
Party music.
Party music. We're still waiting for the party music, guys.
I'm gonna put on this one and hope. it's
Noah
good.
has snakes, by the way, guys. If you're interested, they're pretty cool. So the lights go to the music, though, right?
Yeah.
See, that's the coolest part, I think.
And I can do different ones. That's.
What's that one? What would we call
it's
this?
just- It's music one.
This is-
It's music one. And this
This
is
is
music
called
two.
Have a Heart Attack.
It's music 2, and this is music 3.
I like Music 3 the most. What do you guys think? I like Music
That's
3.
4.
Oh, there's 4 now. I thought there was only 3.
No, there's 4. 4 is a little twitchy, I think.
Yeah, 4 is a little tricky. I like 3 the most, I think, so far.
Okay.
Oh. And this is the end to our podcast. It's a great ending.
I like it.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed.
Signing out.
We'll see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Peace.